5 milligrams weight loss update. Hi friends, I've got down for you down below. We're gonna do a whole Mounjaro 5 milligrams weight loss update. In the bottom right, I do have a free Mounjaro weight loss success checklist. Get that. We also have a free Mounjaro weight loss encouragement group. Also, WEGOVY weight loss, Ozempic weight loss is all down there too. So check those out. And all the products I'm gonna do a get ready with me. So go see what I looked like before. Friends, this is Elizabeth, Countess of Shopping. I'm gonna do a little get ready with me while we talk about my most recent 5 milligrams of Mounjaro update. I got a ton of products. All of these will be listed down below on the bottom right hand side. If you see anything you like that I'm talking about, go ahead and check them out on my Amazon Live show. I'm actually getting ready to go on Amazon Live now. I'm a little bit sick, but live streaming doesn't stop, so even if I'm sick. The first thing I'm going to use is my CIRCCELL. I love these. They're vitamin C little capsules. They're the most amazing thing. So I am going, after I do my live stream today, to my doctor. I need to have a check-in with her because the last week I've been on 5 milligrams of Mounjaro with my Mounjaro injection. This will be my 9th shot later today, but I want to go see the doctor first before I do my 9th shot. And with the Mounjaro injection this past week, I got very hungry. It's really been the past week and a half. I've noticed I've gotten very hungry. It's not my period. It's not hormones. I've just gotten very hungry, and I actually binge ate twice. Which in this whole Mounjaro process, this will be week 10 later, later today, I'll take my 10th shot with my Mounjaro injection. I have not experienced that of where the food noise is all, it's been there. It's that food chatter, that food noise, that mind effery with food of consuming thoughts of food was still there, but was at bay because I was not hungry. Okay, next up I'm gonna do, by the way, this CIRCCELL. It's the face serum, kind of obsessed. That one's also gonna be listed down over here. So I was alarmed the past week and a half, and I was like, you know what, maybe it's just hormonal. Maybe that will go away, that the feelings of wanting food and then the binge eating. Y'all know I've had, I have food challenges. I wouldn't be on an AOM anti-obesity medication unless I had a major, problem with food. And so this has been so helpful, and I hadn't engaged in any sort of binge eating until the past week and a half. And I got so hungry, and that's the hinge pin for me, is that I got so hungry. And Mounjaro has been amazing with the 5 milligrams and the Mounjaro 2.5 milligrams of not being so hungry. I'm gonna do a little bit of eye cream. That it's kept that binge eating at bay, because I would just literally have been so full until the past week and a half. And so I have not lost any weight. I've been vacillating, gaining a pound, losing a pound. I'm at the same weight basically that I've been. So I've lost total 29 pounds, which is amazing, by the way. 29 pounds, and this will be the end of week 9. That's amazing. What is that? How many days is that? 600 and, no, she said 600. No, I mean 63 days total to lose 29 pounds is, to me, a miracle. I will take that, queen. I will take that. I'm going to put a little bit of SPF on my face, and I also got sent yours Sunny Side Up sunscreen mist. I'm going to try that today too. I've never tried it, but they sent it to me, so I'm going to try it and see. So my doctor, I messaged her, and she's like, you need to come in immediately. So I called the doctor's office, and they're like, oh, she's booked out 2 weeks. I'm like, 2 weeks? I can't wait with this medication. I need to know. And to give context, I had the first month was 2.5 milligrams of Mounjaro. Second month was 5 milligrams of Mounjaro. So I stair-stepped up. And then my doctor for the third month wanted me to stay on the 5 milligrams since I had been losing weight. But because of pancreatitis, if you tier too high, scientific studies have shown that it can cause pancreatitis, and she was worried about that for me. So she's like, stay at this medication level. So I'm like, okay, kind of nervous though, but y'all have told me that you don't have to keep titrating up to lose weight. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna roll with this, And now I'm like, oh, this is not, I need to stair step up to 7.5, I feel like, because the food noise is back, the food chatter's back there. This is just too much concealer. It's a little bit out of control, the level of concealer I just put on my face. By the way, this is I had told y'all I was going to try it. It's the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. For the price point that it is, I had been using Tarte I think I like Tarte a little bit better, but for the price point, it was like $6. It was actually really good. So that will also be, all of these will be down if you want to get any of my beauty stuff to help out our channel. It helps support our channel, no pressure. But if you find value in this content, go to my Amazon Live if you ever need to purchase anything with Amazon. So she wanted me to stay. So I messaged her, said the binge eating is back. I've binge eaten twice. I'm concerned. Can we stair step up? Or because I'm on the 5 milligrams with the shot, I'm on, this is my 10th dose. I'm going to be on this. And when I emailed her, it was like right after my 9th shot. I'm going to be on this until the 12th dose. Like, can I start taking it like every 6 days as opposed to every 7 days? She said she wanted to see me. Now, my doctor had previously wanted me to go see an obesity doctor, which a bariatric doctor, I did not want to go do because the last time I was at a bariatric, they wanted me to have the bariatric surgery. They were in the business of prescribing AOMs, the anti-obesity medications. So I asked my doctor, I'm like, can I just stay with you for my Mounjaro injection? So as I'm calling, she said in her message, we were, like pinging over, not email, but whatever the electronic system is that they use. She's like, you need to call immediately and schedule an appointment to come in. I need you to see me face to face. So I'm going to go see her face to face right now. That's what I'm going to go do my live, and then I'm going to go see her. And I called the doctor's office, and I love my doctor's office. They're amazing. They're wonderful. But the doctor's office, the woman was like, no, we're booked out for the next 2 weeks. And I was like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I need my medication. Like, I can't wait 2 weeks. Then she goes, Jesus Christ. And I was like, is she talking to me? Like, is she saying that like harsh tone and that like to me? And I was like, and now, you know when you replay things in your mind, by the way, this is Thank Me Later Misting Spray. I'm obsessed by Elizabeth Mott. Love, love, love that. I was like, is she really talking to me about like me? Like, this is where, and hopefully y'all can understand, let me know in the comments, like, of where I'm being an advocate, but I'm like, am I being a complete B? Or am I being an advocate? And I was like, maybe she had a really bad day. Maybe the patient who just called her, like, ripped her a new one. I like trying to give the benefit of the doubt and trying to give grace. But I was like literally my mouth was open. I was like, is she saying Jesus Christ to me? And like, oh, a negative, like, it took me back. And now now I'm going to go into the doctor's office. And so now I'm like, is this woman talking to me about, like, is she talking to me? And so now I'm going to go to the doctor's office, and I don't know if I should address it and be like, hey, because there's 3 front desk people, and be like, hey, who is the person who talked to me on to schedule this appointment? I don't want to ruffle my feathers because my doctor was trying to kind of pass me off to the bariatric place, and I don't want to be a Karen, but I do want to be an advocate for my health. And this is where it's this, can anyone else relate to me, or am I just a complete whack job? I want to advocate for my health, but I don't want to be mean. But so I'm trying to find this like cadence and rhythm. Am I explaining myself? Am I just a complete nutball? This is where I'm like, am I alone? Let me know in the comments, please. Like, I'm trying to find like, and I feel like I fought so hard to get my Mounjaro prescription with like the shortages and everything. And then like, I don't know. What do you guys think? By the way, I'm going to put on the Laneige lip mask. I'm obsessed. I also am loving the Hanalei lip stuff too. I'll put that down below. This is like amazing. And so is the Hanalei stuff, but I really wanted to do this today because my lips are crusty. I think they're crusty because I was talked to sternly from the secretary or the administrative assistant at the doctor's office. So I'm gonna see my doctor. And so that's the whole background. I'm like, I think she's gonna dump me. And maybe I'm just making this all up in my head. Maybe she's gonna be like, no, we're gonna get you on 7.5 milligrams and I'm sure it's gonna be fine. But now I'm like, was I out of line? Like, if I own an amends, I certainly want to make that. I don't want to ever be mean to somebody or be unkind on this, you know, just in general, or on this weight loss journey. Let me go get my, all I simply want is, using Charlotte Tilbury contour stuff. All I simply want is to have that feeling that I had when I first started Mounjaro, of where I was full. And yes, I did have side effects. I had the nausea. I had severe like burn in my throat. It wasn't the sulfur burps y'all talk about for Mounjaro side effects. It was just like acid reflux. I don't, and my severe leg cramps, I don't even mind those, friends. I just want to go back to not being hungry in the sense of like the mind effery that comes with food. And I can even see it in my face. My face is puffy today. I'm like, ugh, get it together, Elizabeth. So I'm hoping that she and I will have a conversation that A, she won't dump me as a patient. because I'm being difficult, which I hope I'm not being, like, I'm prayerfully trying to, like, am I being difficult? Am I being an advocate? Where's the line of being an advocate for my health and being difficult? And I feel like she or whoever works at her doctor's office should not get the brunt of my hardships that I face as an obese person. So this is where I'm trying to discern of, like, what, I don't know. Does that make any sense? Or am I literally, I need to go talk to my therapist again. Do I need to go talk to my therapist again? Like, this is where I don't know where the line is with all of this of, that was my alarm to remind me I need to go on air now. I need to go on air. I need to be on air right now. You can see the show. I'll post it in there, the show that I'm getting ready for. You can see the after effect to see how it goes. So that's where I don't know where the line is. I do know that I don't like this feeling of what's happening with Mounjaro 5 milligrams. If I'm paying this amount of money out of pocket, it's incredibly expensive to pay for this out of pocket. I want to be getting exceptional results with it. And the fact that I binge ate twice this week, and that was the other thing. I was like, I saw my therapist. I've been doing what spiritually, like what my belief systems are. I've been checking in with people. There hasn't been any crazy major stresses. It's literally like a medication change. That was the other thing I need to make sure I tell my doctor too, is like, it wasn't like life stuff got cuckoo bone crazy. I mean, because I think that that's a part of it too, of like, oh, is life stressors, and it's not life stressors that, as to why I was binging. By the way, this Jane Iredale, it's one of my favorites for liquid eyeliner. Wait, here's my Britney Jean Spears. If you know, you know, my Britney Jean Spears t-shirt. Okay, I'm gonna try this. You're supposed to spray the sunscreen on after you put your makeup on. I need to breathe. So I don't quite, that's my dilemma this week. I would love any insight. I would love any insight because I want to be a kind person. I don't want to be a mean person, but I also don't want to, like, I felt like it was 2 weeks is excessive if you're having to talk about a medication. And I get it. My doctor is also like, I'm not a weight loss doctor. I'm a general doctor. So I can also see her point of view. I'm putting my lashes on. I can also see her point of view. I just want to go back to that feeling I had, even with the side effects. It took away the primary problem, which was the food obsession and compulsion. It took that away. And the fact that it's back, last night I didn't binge eat. And last night I had one meal. It was good. I was full. I had a bunch of shows yesterday. I had my big, by the way, I meant to say this earlier. I had my big Element show. So I do have free Element electrolytes if you want those. Down in the description too. You have to, it's with purchase there, but they're gifting the Countess of Shopping community. I don't know how many are left because there's only going to be a certain amount given out. And we have thousands of people in the Countess of Shopping community. So if you wanted yours, run the link down below to go get it. They're my favorite. They're my absolute favorite because they have no sugar. No sugar. Some of y'all are drinking ones that have massive amounts of sugar. Read the back of your box. Thank you to David. If David's watching, David's like, Elizabeth, do not consume those. Do not consume those. So, because of the sugar. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then others of y'all told me too. And I was like, oh my gosh. So anyways, that's why I went over to Element, because Element has 0 sugar and it's straight up potassium, magnesium, and sodium. And those help make my leg cramps significantly reduce. Although the leg cramps were in part from Mounjaro, but part of it, I needed to have way more of the electrolytes. It was electrolyte and I was thirsty, man. So, I mean, I had been taking magnesium at night, but this changed the ballgame with a high quality electrolyte. So if you are getting leg cramps, there's not many, that's not usually a side effect. Just for a few people, that was really, really helpful. By the way, I got the new T3 Boar's Head brushes. I'm obsessed with these, by the way. Obsessed. You'll see it on my T3 show. They have a whole bunch of new products coming out, including this brush, which I love. So that's my update for this week. I don't know what to do though. I will have an update after I go back to my doctor's office. And I talked to her a little bit more. I hope she doesn't drop me. I'm like, what am I going to do if she drops me? Where am I going to get my prescription, my Mounjaro prescription from? If she's like, no, you're too difficult of a patient or whatever, like, or this isn't my specialty, or, you know what I mean? But she had been like she had done this whole course on AOMs. she had done this whole course on AOMs, and so I'm hoping that she's just trained in this and that there's other people out there that are like me on this, that I'm not being difficult and that I'm advocating for my rights, and that hopefully she can continue to prescribe the prescription for me, because I thought like it's enough of a battle to like fight to get the prescription, to get the Mounjaro prescription, but then like the other stuff at the doctor's office of just trying to get an appointment. And I get it, like they're busy, they're a successful doctor practice, and I get it. So that's where I'm at. I wish I had better update this week, but it's real life. This is Countess of Shopping, royal living meeting joyful living, and I'm gonna find the joy in it too. A friend of mine, another live streamer, actually recommended this great book to me. I will also put it down in the description link below if you're looking for a book. It was on hurried life and busy life and slowing down a little bit. And so I'm going to get that book and read that. So if you're interested in reading it with me, join our free Mounjaro weight loss group and our free, get my free Mounjaro weight loss success checklist. Also, that's down here in the bottom right-hand side. I look forward to seeing you guys again next time. Check out the playlist down below, the Mounjaro weight loss playlist. I have some updated information about my appointment. Stay tuned for part 2 to talk a little bit more about it.